We've got some precipitation coming down. Fortunately, the temperatures seem to be warm enough that it's in the form of liquid instead of freezing in ice. We have been out, however, with our salt water brine trucks treating roads and key areas, especially elevated roads, since Tuesday. If we get a little break in the precipitation and it dries for a little bit, we'll continue to do some more brining in anticipation of getting some really colder temperatures coming our way. We think that there's going to be some snow, perhaps even some accumulation up to maybe even over 2 inches. We're going to have folks on standby and with them scheduled to start work at 3 a.m. Saturday morning. And we'll monitor the weather to do what we need to do as far as a response. That could include actual plowing. If we do have to plow, it takes about 24 hours to get through all of our 1,500 miles of routes that we plow. And during that time, depending on how fast the snow comes down and accumulates, you could see snow on the roads, and with the lower temperatures, that could be freezing. And so we're going to try to get out ahead of it with the brine and get those plows out as soon as we can as it starts coming down. We're looking to put some additional emphasis in our plowing for downtown and the parking lots in anticipation of the game coming on Saturday. So we'll be doing that. And we would ask that everybody just be patient in getting to where they have to get to. Once you get out of the neighborhood streets and onto the arterials, the travel should be safe, and what we will do is we will put down any kind of salt and sand we have to in conjunction with any kind of plowing that's necessary to try to keep the traveling those routes safe. And I'll take any questions.
Colin, we've had a couple of rollovers earlier this morning. People out driving. Conditions aren't as bad as we expected them to be, but even in these type of conditions, caution for drivers. What should they do? What should not do?
Yeah, even with the it not being ice, but just wet, it's slick. And so we would ask people to drive accordingly, and the police probably has a better list of precautions to take in terms of being safe. I know that they give the same message each year about what to do about giving yourself enough travel time, watching your speed, following distance, and the like. But those sorts of cautions would be appropriate even without the freezing, and it's going to definitely be appropriate as we see the temperatures drop, and whatever hits the ground is going to be in the form of either ice or snow.
Any anticipation with the Kellogg Web, that whole construction area, with making sure that area is free of any kind of ice, that kind of thing?
Yeah, for that part that the city is responsible for and its contractor, we will be taking the kinds of steps we have to keep it safe. But it's a combination of the city and the state as far as the plows, the trucks, the ice removal, that sort of a thing.
Are you concerned that the wet weather won't let up, so the salt won't be as effective?
That is a concern. When you get precipitation, it washes away the brine. It takes a little while to do that. It does. There's a residual that stays there for a while. That's why we've stopped right now. Doesn't make sense to be putting it down right now. But if the precipitation ceases, we'll be out there doing more application of brine.